Hello, good evening, people of the earth. So, I was on TikTok for a second, and I saw this guy. He made a video. He was talking about a movie, and in the movie, it's based on like Carl Jung's sort of philosophies, findings, rather, it is embedded with a lot of Carl Jung's stuffs, stuffs. He briefly explained like the plot of the movie and some stuff in there, and it got me thinking about the repressed self, right? That's what he was talking about. And I just thought about this literally for 2 minutes, and I was like, this is striking a chord within me, because I feel like in some ways my shadow self is becoming repressed. I think I don't, this is just like my 2-minute brainstorm. God, this is just my 2-minute brainstorm. But I think, making art, making music helped me to express parts of my shadow self, or just in general my shadow self. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm not making art basically at all. And I'm kind of losing my shiz. I mean, I was, when I was making a lot of art, I really was in a bad place. I was really neglecting my physical health. I think my spiritual self was very much awake and alive, and then my artistic creative self was really alive, but my physical health was not great. So things weren't really smooth, I wasn't really doing that well. But yeah, but my creative world felt so alive, and I think it's because, I was neglecting this reality that I live in, and really connecting to something that isn't here, that isn't material. And anyways, but yeah, recently things have honestly taken a turn for the better, right? I am exercising and, eating well, healthy, and just doing things in the 3D world, and it's helped a lot. I'm definitely a more sane, more positive, stable individual. But it comes with sort of a drawback, because it seems like you can't really have everything in this life, It kind of always comes with a trade-off, or I don't know what it's called. I can't speak English, but yeah, there's always something that goes missing once you gain something, and that's definitely been my art. My art is non-existent. I used to write music, I used to paint paintings, I used to just write poetry, and these things, they seldom appear in my life now. Every time I try to make a song, when that happens, I'm like, oh my god, this is finally happening, but then I can't finish it. I get so tired, and I'm like, I don't have the drive to finish this project, or I just get impatient, or I get interrupted, and that seems like it happens quite a lot. Well, not a lot, because making art doesn't really happen anymore. But anyways, I think there's no way to really express myself fully without art. And I don't know, I mean, I guess I express other parts of my personality, just, I don't even know, what do I express? When I talk to my friends, I guess we just have conversations, but there's something deeper, something more spiritual, something more, I don't know, that it's just not, can't come out. Can't come out without art. And if you guys have never tried making art, if you're avoiding that, I definitely not avoid that and try it. Don't knock it till you try it. But I need to get back to that, and I'm honestly scared to get back to that, because That's probably why I can't like get back into that mode, because I have this fear, but I can't get back to it because I was in such a genuinely bad place when I was making all of my art. So yeah, I fear that they've become like interwoven, interlinked, my suffering and my art, and I don't wish that to be true going forward. I want my art to sort of not be tied to my suffering at all. I don't want to suffer. But it seems like, yeah, that's where my art came from in the past, and I felt very connected to it and proud of it, and your girl can make a sad song, you know? And I don't know going forward what anything's gonna look like. I want to be an artist. I am an artist, right? Everyone kind of, even I was going to the Frick collection today after it reopened I think pretty recently, but yeah, I stood in line for a really long time, and while I was in the line, I met this elderly couple, and yeah, the guy who's part of the couple, he was talking to me because his like wife, I don't know, didn't really speak English or whatever, or she was like in her own world, I don't know. But anyway, he was talking to me, and somehow in the conversation he was like, well, you're an artist, and I was like, I don't remember telling you that I'm an artist. Like, I don't remember talking about that at all. I think I mentioned that I took like art history in high school, but I don't think I talked at all about being an artist, and he just kind of like said that, but while he was saying it, he sort of stopped in the middle of saying artist, as if he had assumed, or as if he had known, or like, but then he realized like, oh, you know, she never actually told me that, so he's either like a spy, I'm joking, or like there's like people just intuitively know, or like they just know, maybe the way I'm dressed or the way I talk or the way I don't even know. Anyways, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I am an artist, and I know that, but also, do I know that because what art do I produce? I constantly tell myself there's no way that you can, I feel like I've talked about this so many times on my channel, maybe not, but there's no way I can be an artist if I don't produce anything. And even the things I have produced, do I feel confident in it? No, because is it polished? Is it refined? Is it streamable on Spotify and Apple Music and all those, you know, all those streaming platforms? No. I literally just have it on my YouTube, and I almost wanted to say crusty. That's how I feel. I'm like, ooh, this is like very, you know, like real. It's very just like me on my guitar. It's very raw. It's just simple. It's not anything, it's not high production, like, wow, like I could listen to this all freaking day. It's like, okay, I see the potential. That's kind of like what my art is. It's like if I were to give it to someone, they'd be like, okay, I see potential. It's not like, oh my God, this is it. This is the final moment. This is like, it's done. It doesn't need anything, you know? It's like, and yeah, I wish that I could give out my stuff, like, look at my art, like, listen to this, like, but unfortunately, I'm not in that position right now. I don't produce music. I could barely play the guitar. So I've been searching for a while to find a band or a producer, like someone to help me, or even thinking about taking classes, but it's never really come into fruition. It's never really happened. And I don't know, maybe that's part of my journey. Like, that's gonna just be what I have to kind of overcome, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Yeah, because without art, I just feel empty. I obviously love my relationships. I love my friends and my family, and I love exercising, and But the process of making art, it's just, there's nothing, I don't know, I feel like there's not much that compares. And maybe that's just like the escapist part of myself, because when I make art, I'm in a different world and it feels great, you know? I'm really connecting to something divine, in my opinion. You might not think that, but that's just my experience. I really feel like, sometimes I feel like a channel. Sometimes I'm just expressing my lived experience through my art, but sometimes I feel like a channel. I'm like, I don't even know where this came from, you know? But life is worth living because of art for me, and I want to continue my artistic journey. I want to feel confident in saying that I'm saying that I'm an artist, but I really have, you know, nothing. Maybe I should take up photography. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a good painter. Like, I like to do it sometimes. I think I got lucky with the one that I made. I forgot what I called it. I think the degradation of beautiful minds. I think that's what I called it. But it's my painting. It's up there on my wall. But like, I get lucky with it sometimes where I feel like, okay, I'm proud of this, and I'm kind of proud of that painting. It was initially called The Twins, but I changed the name because I thought it like suited it better. I mean, I don't know, we'll see. When I die and they put it up in a museum or something, hopefully. That'd be cool, right? But yeah, I got lucky with it, and it means something to me, and I don't know, I'll you know, it's about two young people stuck in this toxic, vicious cycle, you know, toxic culture, that isn't focused on love, you know, on not just romantic love, but the essence of love. It's not focused on love, it's focused on hate and, you know, stuff like that. So this woman is like bruised and beaten, and just because of toxic ideologies and toxic culture, and it kind of plays out through romantic love. Anyways, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what else I could do. I don't know. And then I think about, okay, I need some way to support myself, because I ain't trying to be without support. And I don't even, I'm like thinking, like, do I go back to school? I suck at school. Like, I don't want to pay for a degree and then like potentially not even get a job because the job market is no bueno. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, it's already no bueno for me because I don't have a degree, and like, you need a degree for everything, but it's just bad. It's just bad. And my passion is art. It really is music. It just sucks that, and don't get me wrong, I've tried to become better, but I need to try harder. And yeah, I don't know, I took guitar lessons and I stopped because they're getting quite expensive. But I just, that's not even the reason. It's just like I couldn't, like, obviously I'd pay if I, like, basically what I'm trying to say is I couldn't do it. I came in lesson after lesson and I didn't get anywhere, because when I got home, I didn't want to play the guitar. And it sucks because there was a period of 2 years or like a year, 2 years more, like, where I just played guitar every day nonstop. And at the time I didn't have a guitar teacher, and then as soon as, you know, I don't know how to explain this, like, as soon as I start doing other things with my life, then I find a guitar teacher who's willing to like teach me. And it's just like, but now I have all these other things going on, and now I don't spend my time pondering, wondering, I don't know, just like rotting inside my apartment, playing the guitar. Like, I don't do that anymore. And now I'm just like more active, and I'm just like very much like, I need to go. I need to like, you know, run around outside and like exercise and like do things and constantly be busy, and just like sitting down is my problem now. So yeah, beforehand I had no problem sitting down, and it would have been beneficial to have a guitar teacher, but yeah, anyway, my guitar lessons fucking flopped. I failed, you know, and I could do it again, but for now I failed. I learned some things, but it's just, it's upsetting, because this is my passion, or maybe it was my passion. Like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I just need help. I really need help, and in a lot of different ways. Don't get me started. But yeah, I need help with music. So if anyone knows anyone, send it my way. I need help. You know, I think I have potential, but I don't know. I need help, or I need to help myself. I don't know which one it is. I'll figure it out, I guess. And yeah, I think I'm still searching for some sort of inspiration, but there's a lot of inspiration. I think my problem is just like sitting down and making the music, and my laptop is also broken, which sucks. So, and I used to make all of my music on my with my laptop, so you know, it's just, maybe it's just not the time to be making music. I mean, maybe I just need a break, but I'm ready to go now. I'm ready to get a new laptop. I'm ready to just like make some tunes. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, I need to order that thing that I need for my music production. CCC. It's finally back in stock. I forgot what it's called, but it's like you use it to hook up your guitar and your mic to like your laptop. But I don't even have a laptop. So, oh my god. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know what's going on. Am I an artist? Am I not an artist? I want to be, but like, will I just like, am I non-committal? Like, or do I need help, or do I need to help myself? Anyway, these are questions. And I started this video off by talking about the repressed self. I'm gonna research that a little bit more, maybe. Who knows? I suck at everything, it seems. I don't really know how to live and survive, you know? That's like my biggest sort of thing, is like, okay, I survived this long, you know? And I'm just like most of the time I'm like a good person. That's pretty much what I have going for me. And of course I have my youth, but that is fleeting. I've actually been thinking about that sorry if I'm like keeping you too long. I've actually been thinking about that lately. Like, I'm getting older, and I know I'm like not old, but people think I'm older, and I'm like, do I look like do I look malnourished? I don't know, do I look like bad? Like, do I look old as hell? I think so, because like people are always like thinking that I'm like 30 or something. I'm just like, damn, I really need to get some more sleep. My eye bags are really bad, and like I'm freaking skinny as hell now. Not like that's a bad thing, and I didn't think that was a bad thing until people, I don't know, do I look sickly? Probably, or maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, I've been thinking about that lately. I'm like, I'm getting older, I need some more substance going into this next chapter of my life, because what happens when youth fades, you know? You have to have some depth. I think I have a lot of depth. I don't even know what I'm saying. You need to have something, you know, going for you. No, actually, you don't have to do anything. Okay, I think I'm done with this podcast. It's your girl Maria, signing out. Yeah, I need to just like get my life together, but so far I have this YouTube channel, which is great. So I love you guys. Have a good morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. You know, just like chill. I need to take that advice. I need to just chill, because obviously I'm not chill. I'm like always like catastrophizing. Not always, but you know, most of the time, but not really. I don't know myself at all. It's so great. It's so fun. But I should be getting my driver's license soon. Guys, wish me luck. If I don't get it, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. But like, my permit expires soon, so I really need to get it. Your girl is gonna be on the road. You're gonna watch me whip. Watch me nay. Watch me whip. Watch me nay. Okay, that's my cue to go. That's my cue to go. All right, guys, wish me luck. Just give me good vibes in the comments, okay? Just like send me some love. I need it. Trust me. I always need it, but and if you know anybody who wants to like collab on some music, send it my way. Ciao.